Oh, for some of you, it may be the most dreaded part of your morning routine. That's packing lunch for yourself and for your kids.
It doesn't have to be a chore, though. You can get it done overnight. And here to show us how is dietitian and nutritionist Nicolette Pace. Great to see you again.
Oh, great to be back.
Welcome to our Better Than Bologna Week.
Better Than Bologna.
So the sandwiches won't make themselves. How do we do this?
No. Actually, what we're doing today is something completely innovative. We're going to look at making a hot lunch with a side dish of a very hearty and healthy muffin. It all starts by prepping your own recipe mixes. Over here we have the ingredients, and very easy to do in advance. Basically a soup and stew mix, which is going to involve non-fat dry milk, cornstarch, some nice herbs and seasonings like parsley and celery flakes and garlic, and the baking mix, which basically takes the fumbling out of the ingredients and measuring, having it in advance. We're using a whole grain.
Makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely. Using a whole grain flour. In this case, we're going to be using spelt and cinnamon and nutmeg. So really is short work in terms of putting together a really wonderful meal.
And it cooks up overnight in your slow cooker.
While you're sleeping.
Right.
Start with the soup mix. You measure out about 1/3 of a cup of that, mix it with some chicken broth and thicken it for about a minute or two. You're going to end up with that type of thing. Very much like condensed soup.
Yeah, it looks just like something like that. The cream of chicken or something.
Yeah, well, you start by putting the veggies, because in a slow cooker, the veggies cook actually slower than the meat. So it's a little bit opposite.
Wrong all these years.
So that's a good
kidding.
Just throw it on in. 1, 2, 3.
Carrots, potatoes, onions.
That's it. And then you put your meat on top of that.
Okay. Thank you.
And the soup mix, which is thickened. No preservatives, no additives, no MSG, no MAG for that matter. As we move away from sodium in the processed food, we're lacing it with more and more chemicals. So this is a way to stay chemical-free. Close the cover, turn it on low, 6 to 8 hours, you're absolutely done.
Excellent.
It's ridiculously simple. Now for the muffin, you're basically just going to put together your wet ingredients in this bowl here.
We're getting muffins out of this too? This is fantastic.
Yeah, very easy. You just go ahead and do that.
You got it.
Add all your wet ingredients.
All right.
What was that we just threw in there?
That's egg, and there's your yogurt, non-fat yogurt, a great oil substitute. The butternut squash, obviously this is the seasonal feature today, our signature muffin. Some vanilla extract, some water. Stir that up.
That seems pretty easy.
Very easy, and here comes your already made baking mix. 1 1/3 cups.
It's really such a smart idea. I use the box stuff all the time, but I could do this myself.
It's very easy. You keep it in your cupboard. It's a fraction of the cost, and you can actually design your own muffin by using a variety of these flours. Again, this is spelt, but there's gram flour. Right. If you have any gluten sensitivity, you can go ahead and substitute with that. Fold in your walnuts, or any other for your choice. Put them in your 10, 15 minutes, and you're done. And the rest is a matter of just packing your lunch bag.
Right, I love the bag too. Cute. You're always thinking for us. Thank you.
And enjoy.
Sneaking hot meal. Yeah, we're sneaking in.
Thank you, guys.
Ready to party. It's late to party, but we're there.
Thank you. Thank you
very much. And for today's recipe, you could just go right over to our website, cbsnewyork.com. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. Some really good ideas for us, too.
So good. And now you have weather.
Yeah, he handed me that. It didn't occur to me to maybe wait until after. All right. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and take a look. We do have a dense fog advisory until 10 a.m. Sorry, talking with my mouth full, for most of the area, so just be mindful as you're traveling. Today's high 74 degrees, which is above the average that we consider normal, but clouds stay with us all day. 20% chance of rain today, 30% chance of rain tomorrow, even though the temperatures soar to close to 80 degrees by the end of the week. Notice what happens on Tuesday, the high just 59.
Just drops right
So
off.
fall is coming.
I love that. Snuggle up. Well, if you are traveling this morning, you'll be snuggled up to other people on the roadways because we do have some delays. No problems though here. This is in New Jersey. 287 in Parsippany. This is the area causing some issues. The LIE at the Grand Central Parkway, traffic heavy westbound. Typical for this time of morning, we also see that dense fog that Elise was talking about. We are seeing that as well across the Hudson River. So let's go ahead and check in there. Some live drive speeds. Do give yourself a few extra minutes as you make your way through that dense fog. We want you to get to where you need to be safely, but no official delays at the George Washington Bridge, the Lincoln, or the Holland. Alternate sides in effect citywide.
All right. This is really good, Nicolette.
Good, I'm glad.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Well, a news anchor says she was bullied by a viewer. Now she is speaking out. That's next.